Have you ever wondered why astrology has captivated humanity for thousands of years? Is it just a mystical pastime, or is there something deeper at play? Something that connects us to the cosmos in ways science is yet to explain. Today, we're unveiling astrology, separating myth from fact, and exploring what astrology is and isn't. I'm the Rogue Occultist. Welcome back. What is astrology? Let's begin with a definition. Astrology is the sacred science of the stars, symbolic language through which the mind of the cosmos might be made known. It's the study of celestial bodies, their positions, movements, and interrelations, and the subtle yet potent influence of the inner dynamics they map on the character and experiences of the individual and the collective. And through this map, we might discern the blueprint of the soul's journey, revealing strengths, challenges, and lessons to embrace. But here's the key. Astrology isn't about the planets shooting invisible rays that control your destiny. It's about correlation, not causation. In other words, astrology looks for meaningful connections between celestial movements and life on Earth. Much like the hands of a clock indicate the time, but don't cause it to be noon. Quite simply, it's a universal mirror, and you are the universe. What astrology is not. This brings us to a common misconception. I don't believe planets physically cause things to happen here on Earth. Think of the cosmos as a giant, grand computer system of consciousness. And now imagine astrology as the output. We are the input, with our intentions, our thoughts, and our actions. Astrology is also not about rigid predictions. It's about understanding tendencies and potentials, not certainties. So if you're ever worried that astrology doomed you to a bad week, relax. It's more reflective than deterministic. Kind of like watching the weather report before you leave. If you see it's gonna rain, you should probably grab a rain jacket. But if you see there might be a tornado, you probably shouldn't go out. The mirror analogy, the microcosm and the macrocosm. Many astrologers, past and present, see astrology as a mirror of universal forces and not the forces themselves. This idea traces back to ancient philosophy with the concept of the microcosm and macrocosm, as above, so below. In simple terms, humans are a little universe reflecting the patterns of the cosmos. Imagine a droplet of water taken from the ocean. What's the difference between the ocean and the droplet? There is none. So when you see your birth chart, you're not seeing some cosmic puppet master pulling your strings. You're seeing a symbolic map, a reflection of the patterns of the universe at your unique moment in time. Let's address the science. While we can't measure internal cosmic forces with our instruments, astrology does rely on empirical observation. For centuries, astrologers have tracked celestial cycles and correlated them with earthly events. Certain astrological configurations align with certain periods of history like clockwork. There's a compelling book on this point by author and professor Richard Tarnas titled Cosmos and Psyche, and I can't recommend it enough. Astrology's greatest value lies in its ability to help us reflect on our lives, recognize patterns, and find meaning in the chaos. It's a symbolic framework that can serve as a roadmap and a guide, rather than a set of definitive predictions. Your place among the stars. So what does this mean for you? Astrology invites you to see yourself as part of a larger story, not just a drop in the ocean, but as part of the whole ocean, and to take an active role to accomplish your destiny instead of being doomed to your fate. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, exploring your birth chart can be a tool for self-reflection, growth, and a connection to something bigger than yourself. Astrology isn't about being doomed to your fate. It's about finding insights into your past and the present so that you can find your way in the future. If you're finding this perspective thought-provoking, let me know in the comments. Have you ever felt a connection between your life and the cosmos? Let's start a conversation, because maybe your story written in the stars might be more meaningful than you think.